Once upon a time, in a land where mountains kissed the skies and rivers sang lullabies to the valleys, there existed a kingdom renowned for its immense wealth. Gold shimmered in the markets, silk adorned the walls, and the people lived in abundance. Yet, despite his vast riches, King Arion felt a void within his heart. Surrounded by treasures, he found himself longing for something more profound, something that gold could not buy. One day, driven by this longing, the king summoned his subjects to the grand palace. He announced, "I shall pose a riddle. Whosoever answers it correctly shall receive a chest full of gold. But beware, many have tried and many have failed." The kingdom buzzed with excitement. Scholars, merchants, nobles, and commoners alike flocked to the palace, each hoping to claim the grand prize. One by one they stood before the king, eager to solve the riddle. King Arion, with a thoughtful gaze, posed his challenge. What is something that increases when shared, is invisible to the eye, and more valuable than gold? Some answered, love. Others said, time. Some even whispered, happiness. But the king shook his head each time. Days turned into weeks, and no one succeeded. One morning, a humble villager named Kiran, known for his kindness and curiosity, decided to try his luck. With nothing but a simple cloth draped over his shoulders and a calm smile, he made his way to the palace. Upon arrival, the guards chuckled, "A mere villager solving the king's riddle? Preposterous!" But Kiran, unbothered, politely requested an audience with the king. In the grand hall, under the gaze of the king and his court, Kiran stood tall. King Arion repeated his riddle. What is something that increases when shared, is invisible to the eye, and more valuable than gold? Without hesitation, Kiran replied, "Wisdom, your majesty." A hush fell over the court. He continued, "Wisdom grows as it is shared. The more you teach, the more you learn. It is unseen, yet its impact shapes lives. And while gold can be spent and lost, wisdom endures, guiding generations." King Arion, astonished, rose from his throne. "You have answered correctly, young man." He ordered a grand chest of gold to be brought forth, but Kiran gently shook his head. "Your Majesty, I did not come for gold. True wealth is not in riches, but in the wisdom we pass on. Let this gold serve the poor, and let me serve by teaching those who seek knowledge." The king, moved by Kiran's humility, declared, "From this day forth, let Kiran be our kingdom's wise teacher. May his wisdom enrich us far beyond what gold ever could." And so, Kiran traveled across the kingdom, sharing stories, teaching lessons, and spreading wisdom. King Arion, inspired by Kiran, too found joy not in counting his gold, but in learning and growing with his people. The kingdom flourished not just in wealth, but in knowledge, kindness, and understanding. True wealth is not measured by the gold we possess, but by the wisdom we share. Wisdom enriches not just one life, but many, creating ripples that extend far beyond our reach. Material riches can vanish, but knowledge and kindness endure through time, shaping future generations. When we prioritize learning, teaching, and uplifting others, we build a legacy of enlightenment and compassion that no treasure chest can ever match. When we value knowledge and kindness over material riches, we create a legacy that lasts forever.